Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AKAAWOL, and today I'm going to use this template here. This is my template for single-stranded with 12 strings, well, 24 coming down, 12 strings going into the kumi. And the idea is basically working from the same idea of the Celtic designs that I was recently doing. I'm not sure quite how this is going to go, but we'll try it. I just know that I got like a dark outside, a lighter inside, and then I'm going to go with kind of an off color to be like the spaces in between. It's just it kind of spaces it out a little bit more. This is kind of how I did the bag. That was a Celtic design. So yeah. And then I'm concentrating on the right hand side, and then I can flip it to the left hand side, and then I can fix whatever overs and unders and stuff happens that way. So dark, light, dark, and then the background. So let's do this again. With the dark, we'll go over top of this one. And the dark will be again over here. So this is just like something just coming in completely from the other side. So that's kind of neat. And the light color here. And then, oh wait, next will be this background color. Now, most of the time, it just shows up where the two intersect, but there's a chance to be able to use it to change directions and stuff. In fact, we can do a little of that right here. If we change this and change this, now we have this thing going as if it, changed directions right there, right? So in that case, I can then put this over here and it looks like, it's a separate piece, right? So now back to these, we have two darks, the light, and this one. So that space-wise, it all works out okay. Let's have this come and join over here. So putting in the underlying strings kind of as I go along will help me to kind of make sure that for one, I'm not making mistakes. Just makes it easier to kind of see what's happening with the whole thing. I guess you wouldn't have known this. It is morning over here right now, and I just got excited about this project idea. I'm still drinking coffee and wanting to design something fascinating, so I'm trying. Let's see. Let's make this light one come back. Not sure where it comes back. Hang on, let's put this. Yep. This is gonna come this way. So it goes over top of that. So these can join. This color here can come along this way. red goes outside of it. This comes over here. All right, so kind of as we're going along, we can kind of take a look and see how this works out if we flip it, right? So if I just take this section, copy and paste it, take my flip tool and flip it here, I can see both sides. I have to anchor that layer. All right, get back to the paint tool. To make it look like it one goes over, we can do this. So this comes around and goes over that way. Comes back like this. The background color is coming down here to this point. So as you can tell, like if you're making this kind of stuff up as you go along, it takes a little bit of work to do that. Okay. So now I see that we can bring this red down here, bring this pink down this way. I'm just going to throw in a little bit on the side just so I can kind of see a little bit more of what's happening. This one will be another of the darker pink this way. So now this is like it's a whole separate strand. If we wanted to, we can make this one kind of interact with it. This will be the background there, right? So now this can either like go over this way, right? So yeah, we can get all kinds of like woven things into this, kind of change things around a bit. What's going to happen down in here though? That's a good question. So follow this color out. This is going to come straight across. La 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 la. This one can come straight across. That's going to give us a little chunk of color in the corner. I think it's the dark one for that. Yeah. So it's the dark one. It'll just make a little triangle in the corner. That's fine. This will come out to down here. So far looking pretty cool. Let's see if we can't maybe connect some things. So if this is here, right? Then this comes out and around it. Like knowing where those spots are can kind of tell us where and how to make it change directions like that. And then let's see the red one there. Let's make this come back sort of towards the middle. Bring this one this way. So as you can kind of tell, I'm sort of winging it as I go along. Let's do that whole flip thing. Let's take a look at what we have so far. Control C, Control V, flip tool, and anchor it back to my thing. Okay. So again, we have this going over, comes around, comes to here, goes under. This one, it would go over. So we turned this all into like where this is just one path by itself. I don't know if that's how I want to do this now. Now that I kind of see what it was going to do. So maybe instead we bring these out this way. And right, instead of connecting it, and then this one here comes down and connects instead. So that goes sort of this way. So that's going to come straight through. And we need to why is it making gray and not black? All right, fixed. Okay, the gray on this can do the same thing it did before. Get another little spotch of that. Oh, did we go all the way to the side? I guess we did this. Sure. All right, so now, hang on, let me, radius is one, yeah, so that's, let's take a look at what we did. I know this video is going to take longer than a lot of my normal videos because it is a more complex pattern. I can't help it. And this is exactly how I would go about designing something. It's, you know, just in my mind what I think I want to do. Okay. So now this is just a diamond, but if we make one of the sides go over, we can change that. Do. Something wrong here. Yeah. So this comes over and this goes underneath it. All right. If I connect this, we end up just with a single knot again. So I think what we have to do is bring this to here and bring this over so that way it doesn't connect again. And then another dark one this way. And utilize the background color again. Right, so so that goes over this. Yeah, when we copy and paste it, it messes up all these things. I get it because the sides are different, but yeah, around this comes over and back. This is gonna come over this way, the way this one did. Okay. This one now has come underneath. And goes out like this. Right. And I'm far from having all my underlying strings in here, which is definitely making things a little bit trickier to try to do. I will fill it all in at the end. I figure I probably don't have to subject you guys to all of it, as long as I kind of stay on path. It'll be all right. Guess I need, there's nothing coming through here, so I guess I got to bring this down this way. Just double check to make sure that that's where it goes. It is. That's good. This just went over, so now this one can go over top of that. This goes down here. This one comes out this way. And we have this one coming underneath. So that's going this way. So we're almost to the middle. This is going this way. We're almost to the center of this, so this whole thing needs to kind of come together in the next few rows, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. But we'll try. That one goes there. One goes here. We've got this coming through to the outside again. So we need to do this with this. Well, those go that away. Yeah, this is going to get even sillier when we actually make the whole other half of it. A lot of that will have to get changed around as well. Let's bring this down. For me, one of the biggest successes in doing one of these is getting it to where it's all one continuous path. It doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes it's like two paths intertwined, which is still cool. Just kind of like it when it's just one. So yeah, this is going to land on this part down here really, really well. And that completes our side. I have no idea what that's going to do until we put it all together. So let's do that. So I'm just grabbing the whole top right. Control C. Ooh. Hang on. Before we do that, let's put in our underlying strings, because if I don't, what's going to happen is I'm going to have 4 times as much having to do this, and I don't like the prospects of that at all. So we have many different colors of this gray. So apparently when I was using the color picking tool, it was picking out bits of like the black or whatever else with it. It's supposed to be just 1 pixel wide, but yeah, so some of these have different shades, but it's just the background color. It's fine. I'm sure that I can possibly do something about that in the end. That's not right. So this is all how to be able to make a pattern kind of whimsically that I'm pretty sure this is going to end up being really fascinating to look at. It's simply 3 colors, but what it does with those 3 colors will be amazing. And I think for the most part, it only uses 2 knots, the left and the right. So this will be potentially a little bit easier for beginners to take and create. So that's a bonus. While I'm filling this in, let me just thank my Patreon members and my YouTube members for making all of this possible. I certainly couldn't have a website and all the string and everything without their support. So thank you guys so much for that. This is coming together. We're getting it. I'm not sure which colors I'm actually going to use for this. I might do this whole pink thing just because that'll look kind of nice. But I don't know. I was gonna say there should be another pink. Couldn't figure out where it was supposed to be coming from. So there's 1, 2, 3 at any given point. Right, so 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, this template is made to be expandable in case I needed more space, but it turns out this whole thing is going to work out pretty well with the smaller area. In case you're wondering up at the top why there's extra rows, it's in case, because it's single-stranded, there's a little room for change one way or another if it's necessary, but it seems to me like this is all working out just fine. There. So that's all of the backgrounds and all of the other ones. So just the dark one left. I would normally just fill it all in, but there's like the rows that are outside of the pattern and stuff. Well, I guess I can. If I grab this select tool, selected the back, this blue, go back to the paint tool and fill the whole selection, it fills up the rest. That's fine. Back to the similar because we'll need to do that. Select our top corner. Control C, Control V, and flip it. There, now we have the whole top half. Now take the top half, Control C, Control V, and flip that. Bottom part. So now it's just a quest to put the over and unders in a way that we like it. These top 3 rows are, well, we can get rid of those. We use our pencil tool, select the white. I can get rid of these. Oh, did I not? I didn't anchor the layer. It wasn't going to let me do anything until I anchored it. A little bit too much there. Hang on. if you hold down the shift key, you can make it go in a straight line. Okay. Get rid of that side. Let's get rid of this. Now it sort of makes a little bit more sense. Now let's figure out this Celtic pattern thing. Let's just start from the top. And so this goes under, comes around, and it goes over top of this one. That's good. That means this one goes over this way. This went over, so now this goes under. So this goes over. This went over and then under. So this goes over. This went under, so that now goes over. This went under, so this now, oh no, what did I do? Okay, so it went under, this goes over. This was under. That goes over. This is going under. A lot of this over under thing, right? So that went under, this goes over, this goes this way. It's getting there. So this under here has to go over this one. And this goes under. All right, let's take a look at the other side. Over, 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 and over. Perfect. So now this one goes this way. It's over this one. So it's under this. This goes over. You can kind of see pretty easily when it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. This went over this one, under this. Ooh, we might have a problem here. Wait, do we have a problem up here? Maybe. That's why. So this is going under here and over that. Right. This went under here and over that. This went under, so this is going over. This is going over. This went under, so this is over. Something's wrong over here. This goes over. 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 Yeah, this is the bit that gets really kind of confusing. Trying to sort out the whole directions of these things. So this went under this way. No, this goes over. So now this is under. Yeah. This went over. Not sure what this one's doing. If I just open up all the paths, I can kind of just fill in with just the one thing afterwards. So this goes underneath this one, over this. This way. So this one went under, so this way is gonna go over that. This goes under and then, oh, wow, we completed it. This is the pattern. It is intensely complex. It's 2 strings, essentially. 2 different strings. Oh, maybe 3. It's 3 strings. Interesting. Yeah. So I'm going to save this because there's a possibility of making some tweaks, and we can maybe change this up into yet another pattern, and that can be for another day. So thank you guys so much for hanging out this long. I know this is a longer one, but it's way more complex. And yeah, I look forward to making it. So thanks for hanging out with me. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.